Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Laura. I'm going to take you along with me for a weekend reading vlog. This weekend is already off to a fun bookish start. We went to the book festival in Washington, Missouri this morning. My mom, two of my youngest kids, and my nephew, along with my friend Sonia from Sonia with an I. She met us down there and we walked around and looked at all the fun little booths. They even had like wrestling down there. I took a bunch of clips, so I'll share that with you now. I found Sonia, but she doesn't know that I see her yet. She's hot already, look at her.
Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't know you were videoing.
I am now.
We have a pumpkin pie, caramel apple, bourbon doodle, and pumpkin chai. What is your prediction of the one you like the most?
I bet the chai, because I'm a huge chai fan.
Person.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, for me, it's probably going to be the bourbon doodle.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So,
let's try
let's see.
Here's. Now we're back home, and my husband and I are actually getting ready to go on our first ever backcountry camping, like backpacking trip in a couple weekends for our wedding anniversary. And so we have all of our backpacking gear, and we live on a farm, so we've got like lots of land out there, and we want to try to test out our backpacking gear before we're like, you know, actually like miles into the woods away from civilization kind of thing. I started a new book this weekend, and I am just 4 chapters into Gone for Gouda. This is so cute. It's the second in the cheese shop mystery. I talked about it a little bit in my fall TBR. It's just like we're right back in there in Sonoma Valley, California. Karina Moss just does such a good job of like creating just a cozy little atmosphere, and the best characters, they're so memorable. And so I'm loving the start of this book, how we're just right back in there with all these characters. We have some new characters. This like diva celebrity, she is something else. I don't want to give away too many plot points because it is a mystery, you know, but I'm enjoying the start of this. So that's the book that I hope to finish this weekend. There's a jalapeno grilled cheese recipe in the back of this book. So that's the plan for dinner tonight. I need to run to the store and pick up the ingredients for that. I also have a couple books on hold at the library that I need to pick up that were part of my fall TBR that I was still waiting for on hold. Before I do that, and before I forget, let me share with you like the book haul from the book festival this morning. I only got one book for myself from the festival, and it was this one. This is a cozy fantasy. It's called The Standard Book of Anything, and the author is super sweet, and she is from Kansas City, Missouri. I actually got to talk to her, and she shared a little bit about what this book is about, so I'll let her tell you that. So we found this book. It's called The Standard Book of Anything. The author is Andrea H. Rome.
Hi.
From Kansas City, Missouri. So do you want to tell us a little bit about, it's cozy fantasy, right?
It's cozy fantasy. The main character repairs things around her small town, and when the magical tree that protects the town breaks, she has to figure out how to fix it. Yeah. So cozy, really fun, lots of magical items in it.
You guys know that I'm a sucker for Missouri authors and Missouri settings, and I also really like cozy fantasy, so I thought this was a perfect first purchase at the book festival, and she's even going to sign it for me. Thank you. So I just loved getting to meet the author, and she signed it for me. We friended each other on Instagram. I read just the first page of this. Look, it's got a map in it. And I read just the first page of the first chapter, and it just sounds so cute already. This cute little bookmark was, you know, she gave those away with with the book purchase as well. So super excited to read that fun little cozy fantasy. And then these are the books that my daughter got. So the Friends of the Library were giving away free books for children. This is the one that she picked, The One and Only Bob. This is the sequel to The One and Only Ivan, which we haven't read yet, but I think we can get it pretty easily from our library. The author is Catherine Applegate. So I loved that this has a blurb from Danny DeVito. Good dog, Bob. So cute. This is the next one my daughter got. It's called We Mix Up Our ABCs, written by Aaron Wills. And this author was so kind. He read this with my daughter, had her laughing. Just so sweet. It's a cute little picture book. So this author actually came to my daughter's school just this past week. But the cutoff was kindergarten through 2nd grade, and my daughter's in 3rd grade. So she didn't get the chance to meet him or purchase the book. So she got super excited when she saw that he had a booth there. He signed it for her in the front. Super cute. And actually, he used to be the principal at her school years ago. And so I'm super excited that we have that one. And this is one that she got for free as well. This was like one of the authors had a little story walk. Kids could get a free book if they answered questions after they did the little storyboard walk. And so this is the one that she picked from that. I'm gonna go and run my errands, and I'll be back, and then we will get to camping. Hopefully after we get all our gear set up and everything, we can get cozy and read a cozy mystery. Dinner's done. Look at that. Oh my God.
It's pretty good.
It's like a delicious adult grilled cheese.
It's not super spicy either with all the...
Yeah. You take the seeds out, so it's not that spicy. And the cream cheese, like all the cheese, I think helps.
Yeah, it's not near as spicy as I actually thought it would be.
It's really good.
A good flavor.
Here we go. Our first backpacking trip.
Just need to put these things on and walk up and down the road.
Yeah, just get used to the weight. Mine is like super light. I barely have anything in mine. Like it's like, but normally we're not bringing. Did you get the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got all the water in mine, and the tent.
His pack is
and
much.
all the drinks.
His pack is much more full compared to mine.
My pack weighs about like I'm carrying Lexi on my back again.
But the plan is normally I would be carrying like the stove and the food, more water, and things like that we just aren't going to need. Look, we're passing some wildlife. All of our cows. Anyway, we're leaving a little bit later than we would have liked to have, but took a little bit longer making the grilled cheese, which was delicious, by the way. Totally worth the extra time. So
They're gonna go with us.
Cows are coming with us. Let's go. Ooh, watch the cow poop. There's our destination. We got our tent set up just in time. Got our sleeping pads blown up. Let me give you a little tour. Hang on, let me get the light on. Here's a tour. Just a little 2-person, cheap little Amazon tent. Got my book and my comfy clothes ready to go.
That's cheap.
Mark's getting his sleeping bag ready to go. Then we can get a fire going and relax. We survived camping last night. I didn't film a whole lot, but I did read a few more chapters in Gone for Gouda. Still really loving it, and there has been a murder. So I don't know, like, plot point wise how much I want to share anymore at this point, you know, but I am really loving it. Obviously this is my first time filming all day today. This morning all we did was take down the tent, came back home, ate some breakfast. My husband and I did some cleaning around the house. We got Lexi back from my mom just a little bit ago. She's the only kiddo that we have. The other 4 are with their other parents, and she wants to go play basketball. So we got a basketball aired up. We're gonna go to the park. It's a lot cooler today. Actually, like, this would have been better temperature for camping than it was yesterday, but that's okay. It's beautiful out right now. Nice, cool, fall feeling day. So we're gonna go play at the park for a little bit. I'll catch up with you later. While Mark and Lexi are playing, I'm sitting up here reading. Listen to this part that I just read. I folded the diced ingredients into the thoroughly melted cheese and looked through my cabinets. Jackpot. A bag of tortilla chips. I ran a crispy corn chip through the velvety, smooth queso blanco and hurried to bring it to my mouth so none of the thick sauce would escape the coated chip. I did a little dance after each warm, creamy bite. Was there anything in the world better than melted cheese? I want Mexican food for dinner now. So I'm gonna try to convince my husband to let us have Mexican instead of cooking tonight. Thanks, Karina. We're back at home now, and I did convince my husband to go get Mexican food for dinner. It was delicious. We got salsa, guacamole, cheese dip with our chips before we had our meal, and I ate so much of that that by the time my meal got there, I was barely hungry for for anything else. So most of my dinner was just the chips and cheese, but it was so satisfying. We got home right at sunset. It's just beautiful. I don't even know if the camera does it justice. The sun is going down and leaving this golden color on all the tops of the trees, and it's just been a really like cloudy kind of cool day all day today. So the sunset almost has this like hazy look to it. It's really gorgeous. So until it gets dark, which is probably only about another 30 minutes, I'm gonna see how much of Gone for Gouda I can read. That'll probably be the end of our weekend. So what I'll do is I'll just update you with my final thoughts on Gone for Gouda, since that's what I've mostly been reading this weekend. Anyway, I'll see you again after I finish this book and give you my review. I am so late in finishing this vlog out. I finished reading Gone for Gouda a very long time ago. It's now Christmas time by the time I'm finally wrapping it up. But the good news is it is a 5-star book. And not only, like, the first one in the series, Cheddar Off Dead, was also a 5-star for me. But this one, I would say I enjoyed even more so. I just think it's so much fun being back here in this cozy little setting. I love this town of Yarrow Glen. I love all of the characters. Willa and her little like kind of side romance with a couple of different characters is really cute. There's like some flirtatious vibes with the sheriff, and in this book she even like goes on a date with Roman, who owns the mead shop across the street from her cheese shop. And it's not like a love triangle or anything, and it's not, by no means is it like spicy or anything like that, but it's just like cute little flirtations, and I'm really curious how this is going to go. She also has a very close relationship, just a friendship with Baz, and he's super cute too. Like, I wouldn't be mad if that eventually turned into some type of like friends to lovers type of situation, because she seems very protective of him. Just honestly, like, I really love this whole little world that Karina Moss has created here. Super excited to continue in the series. I did like the way that the actual like murder and the new characters were handled. I thought it all came together really well at the end. Like I said, just really, really good book and super fun to read. So, oh, the other thing about that is like super fall vibes. So I know it's not anymore, but that is a fantastic one to read in the fall because I think the first one was more of like a summary type read, and this would be a great one to continue on like in the fall. So anyway, I just wanted to finish this up finally and get it posted for you all. And the next video that you will see is a Christmassy themed one. So stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.